Hi guys, I'm Shelley and what the hell, let's go for broke. It's the third Top 5 Wednesday in a row. Top 5 Wednesday was thought up by the lovely Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey. As always, links down below to both her and the Goodreads book. This week's Top 5 Wednesday is a side character who deserves their own series. I've kind of tweaked it a bit. They're basically just side characters that I believe deserve their own book and I want to learn more about. In no particular order, it is Neil and Simon Cotton from I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith. Originally this book is about Cassandra growing up in the 1930s in a bohemian family. She's a bit down on her luck, she has an older sister, neither one of them really have a great mother figure, and these two men come into their lives, Neil and Simon. But it's these two boys that I want to hear more about because they have the most amazing backstory. The fact that their parents divorced when they were about 5 or 6 and they were separated. Mother took one, father took the other, one went to America, one stayed in England. They didn't grow up as brothers and suddenly they are thrust back into this kind of brotherly relationship and these two girls are kind of pushed upon them. Everybody's falling for everybody else. Nobody wants the person that they're actually supposed to want. Really love to learn more about this brotherly relationship of being separated from each other, coming back together and having to very quickly kind of get to know each other again as adults and be brothers again when you have grown up apart. Number 2 is Lydia Bennett from Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. I love Lydia. She's nuts and I would love a continuing book about Lydia's life with Wickham. I want to know what happened. I want to know exactly how the heck those two kind of came together. You see a little bit in the spin-off Death Comes to Pebbly by P.D. James. Both Wickham and Lydia are kind of the same sentiment and they kind of had this partnership that can work, and I wish I knew more of that. I wish there was another spin-off book. Somebody write another spin-off book of Lydia and Wickham and how they grow together. Next up, I would love to know more about August Boatwright from Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. Now originally, Secret Life of Bees is from the character of Lily's point of view, who is a 15-year-old girl growing up in the Deep South in America in 1950s, 1960s, the Civil Rights Movement. And she goes to live with 3 black women, one of which, the elder sister, owns her own business and her name is August Boatwright. I've read a lot of books lately about black civil rights from a young white teenage girl's point of view, which is fine because at least I'm learning, but I want to learn about it from the people who actually physically experienced it more. It's a bit like learning more about Minnie and Aibileen from The Help instead of hearing it from Skeeter's point of view, because why do we need to hear Skeeter's point of view? Aibileen and Minnie are much more interested in The Help, and I think it's the same with The Secret Life of Bees. I think August Boatwright's ability to build this community and to build this business. How in the heck did she build a business in the 1950s, 60s as a black woman? I want to know how she grew up. I want to know how she owned her own house and how she became the strong, powerful woman that she is. Next up is pretty much every single victor in the Hunger Games series. Finnick, Haymitch, Joanna, hell, even Effie. I would love if Suzanne Collins wrote little novellas of each character's history and each character's Hunger Games and more about them and how they became the people they are. All these characters have such interesting backstories and so much depth to them that I would love to know more. Haymitch especially, just, oh man, he is the dude. His sarcastic little dudeness is just brilliant. How Effie became the person she is. I'd love to know what it's like to live in the capital and grow up thinking that Snow's a nice guy. That would be really quite interesting. Last but very not least is Kate from My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I hope I get that name right. I never get it right. This originally is from her younger sister Anna's point of view. Kate is dying of cancer and needs an organ transplant, and Anna is being asked to give up an organ for her. It may not save Kate's life, it may just prolong her life. There are a lot of questions in this book about morality and sisterhood and right to one's own body. Kate has a very, very interesting story about the organ donation, about the illness, about her dealing with cancer, and so I would love to know from her point of view how she deals with it all. And those are my top 5 characters that I think deserve their own book/series. I'd love to know what yours are and what you think of mine, so if you want to comment down below and we can talk characters. I'm sure there are so many that I have forgotten. So I hope you guys are good and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. That's not where the camera is. Bye.